All right, right now we are going to talk about the video and audio presentations. So when you open up the PDF, you're going to have this. It's going to have the investor rep, landlord rep, and tenant rep presentations. And then it's going to have the original slides. So if you feel like you need additional slides added to this, like you want more to say, this is the free slide thing that I got it out of. So you can go ahead and like kind of download it, copy and paste, pages out of it, and then add them onto your own presentation. We'll also go over how to add new pictures into it because the pictures that kind of come with it don't really work that well for commercial real estate, but I mean, they're good placeholders. So let's go ahead and pick one. I'm just going to pick out the investor rep here. And as per usual, I cannot edit this. I'm going to have to do what the red block says, which is file, make a copy, entire presentation. And I'm going to just save it in an area where I can find it again. Presentation slides. Oops. Select. And again, if you need access to this later and you forget how, just Google Drive, and you will be able to log in from there, and then you'll be able to see the folder and the presentation that you have saved. So this one is mine. I can edit it. And so here I am going to start as per usual with the logo. So I'm going to add my logo on here right here. All right. So if your logo is like this and it has just a white background and you don't have another one of the easier ways to do this is by just kind of like making a shape behind it and then making this white and then the white. And then I'm going to hit order, send backwards. And then that way it just kind of makes it kind of look like it kind of belongs there a little bit more so than if it was kind of small without any kind of boundaries whatsoever. And then, of course, you change out your company name or your agent name, and then we're going to do the same thing here. And it's not, this color isn't available as per usual. We're going to go to color picker. So all I did was Google color picker, and then I came up with redketchup.io, and then this is how I'm getting my color here. And that, so I'm going to open this up. I'm going to hit add custom color. I'm going to hit add that blue. All right. And then you can do that throughout all of these and then make them all blue if you'd like to, so that it does match it. Now, I'm going to remind you again that you are not stuck with anything. If you want to make this something else, feel free. Feel free to redo any of this stuff. This is just stock content that you can use. It's just a guideline and some ideas on things that you can talk about here. So I started out with how much is your property worth, and then it's going to go through this sort of thing. So here is, the question. Here is the problem. Unlike residential, it's not so cut and dry with like all kinds of websites and stuff. You have to, do the comparable properties. You have to look at your competition. You have to do the traffic counts, and you have to do a demographics report to see what the population count is around you. So, if you want to find the value of your property, you're going to need all of these reports, right? So, here is the problem, and then here's the solution. You have three steps in order to do the solution. So I can calculate your property's fair market value with these things. Again, feel free to change these. So if something doesn't quite match up with your market, just go ahead and redo it. And you'll see here at the back, I have a bunch of other icons that you can just put copy and paste. So if these icons, once you've changed them around a little bit, have nothing to do with the icons, feel free to copy and paste these into place here. And then this is going to be the negative stakes. So don't waste time, don't waste money. Feel free again to update this. This is just guidelines for you to follow. And then here are the positive stakes. So if you do get a broker opinion of value, here's what the broker opinion of value will do for you. Positive stakes. Other clients we've helped. So this is the I've helped other people. I can help you. So this is the street cred. That's your street cred. And then finally, the call to action, which is if you want to find the value of your property, let's get started. And it's free. So there's absolutely no reason for them not to do it. Broker pending a value, contact us, receive your free report, send your property's address to, and of course, your contact information. So, and then, this is a slides goes where I got this. And again, the original slides here. So if you did want to add additional information and you don't want to use any of these kind of slides, this one will have additional ones available. Okay, now let's talk about how to change out the photos on here. So one of the easier ways to do it is, of course, just change background. I don't love doing that because then I don't get a lot of the information here. I don't get a lot of the extra stuff that I'm going to need. So I'm just going to do this. So all I did was just add a picture to this, and then I'm going to send it back. All right. Now, one thing that I do want to do here is I want to format options, and then I want to recolor, and I want to make it black and white. Adjustments. Okay. I'm just going to make it a little bit darker. How much is your property worth? Here we go. All right, so now we have the black and white photo in here. We just made it a little bit darker here with the adjustments. And, feel free to choose any of our different picture. Obviously, this one isn't the best, but I'm not going to mess with it for forever in order to get it right. And then, the same thing with each one of these. You can just insert a new image and then make it black and white so that it kind of goes along with everything and just change it out. So, how do you record these is probably the biggest question. Loom, and we'll go to it here. Loom Video has a free screen recorder, and so once you get it, it will have the ability. You can see here where it has like the little circle of the webcam, so it'll have your face along with the slide presentation. So that's another really good one. Otherwise, you can honestly just Google. So you can get any of these. I personally use it's called OBS Studio. It is free and it is really nice in the fact here. I'll go to it. It's going to be kind of like woo because I have it currently recording. So, but once you have it, you can set it for your desktop, and then you can set like a little thing for your webcam, like right here, and you can adjust them too. So you can see that I could open and close it, and then the desktop is behind here. So with the sources here, I have the webcam, which is this little red icon here, and then the display capture is my actual screen on my monitor. So everything can work together here. And then the mic is obviously my lovely mic here. And by the way, if you are going to do some of these things, I suggest getting yourself a nice Yeti Blue microphone. You will notice in some of my very early YouTube videos, the mic has this horrible reverb on it, and it's because I'm using a $20 mic that I got off of Amazon. I got this one off of Amazon too, but again, Blue Yeti and Blue Yeti Nano, I believe it's called, and it is a much better mic. So spend the $100 and get yourself a good mic. And so this is kind of how you do the screen capture if you want to add yourself. If you don't want to add yourself, by the way, you can just undo the webcam and you can make this off screen if you like to. So you don't have to use the webcam. Go forth and create your sales presentations, record it, put it on your website and or YouTube so that you can tell people, here is where you can, find my presentation on finding the worth of your property or whatever it is that you want. All right, so that's it for this one. I will see you in the next video.